Yes, we've got Dushyanth on the program today, and your star. You created this star, or did he create himself and you made him a star? Let's talk about, as you were talking about, we said we'll talk after the break about the difficulties and the technicalities, and what did you go through?
Well, it was very important that you understood what was expected during that week. Yeah, and also during the whole competition, the whole purpose was to show that you can dance, and at the same time you better be entertaining, right? And one other main factor is to understand the judges. And this is competition. There's like another person who is judging me. Actually, I always try to read your mind. Mr. Ravindranandani is Music Mali Fonseca's, because the judging patterns also change in the sense, like, as soon as we got started with Dancing Stars, the panel judges, they would give for the presentation, for the clothing, then for the dancers, and then it came to point it actually came in very strong when it hit the comedy. When it hit the comedy, dancing went off the window. It was acting. And then the judges are confused, because I'm not saying judges are confused, and it's like, when you watch,
the crowd
the crowd was cheering for all the acting and the funny stuff, and then the three judges sit here and say, oh, this is very entertaining, so this is the theme for today, and it's comedy, so if the people are enjoying and they're laughing, right, forget about the dancing, that we are going to give marks for the most entertaining act today. The thing is, that pushed on to the next week, and then most of the contestants thought, now what they want is more acting. I remember even the choreographers telling the
no, but I think I beg to differ with that. Yes, a lot of them went on saying that, okay, the youth were enjoying, but I was looking at how much dancing also went. You would have found a contradictory.
It was just the following week. The following week, I over here, like, even, so are they looking at more dancing or are they looking at more acting? Then the confusion started. And then I remember Sali scored really less, something like 3 sevens with the monkey on. I took him to the side and said, I told Sali, Machan, this is a dancing competition. Don't bring your axe here and do it. You're not going to score. And then he said, it's like this, you are a dancer, things like that, but my thing is, my people are, always expecting me. He said, no, just take my word for it, right? Do less of acting and dance next week. And the following week he got 2 10s and a 9. And then it is then I told him, because it's like this, the program has gone to a situation where even the judges are now thinking, okay, the acting also should be there. They're also getting confused. But very soon, next week, believe me, they're going to start saying, now we want not acting, we want dancing. And exactly like that, it happened. So it was just not just the dancing or the choreography or the clothing. It's the whole package. You needed to know what your judges are looking at. Actually, to know what your contestants, the competitors are doing was not important, because you were just running on your lane and they were running in their lane if it was a race, because their whatever actions was not interfering with us. But it was important to see how the judges and the team and the dance, those things are much more important.
Yeah, but the judges were not confused, I have to be very honest, because we knew dancing had to be the major component of every act. It's just that sometimes we, even if there were little flaws or shortcomings, we were very subtle in pointing it out, because we didn't want to hurt your feelings or discourage any one of you. All three of us, actually, to be very honest, I must speak on behalf of the others as well. But finally, when the competition was getting hotter, we emphasized how dancing is important. Though the themes may differ. The thing that where you scored, I strongly believe, is you not only understood using this that you have to have the right partner, the right choreography, the right movements to the right beat, the right rhythm, and also the clothes, the backdrop, all that matters when it's presentation on stage, when it's a stage act. Now where did you get that from?
Well, I always believe if I'm on stage as an artist, I should be entertaining. From the word go, from the time I step on stage, I have to be entertaining. Even when I'm getting ready, I make sure I make that my actions give a very, very strong presence to the people.
And then you also design your clothes to match your actions.
Yes.
And clothes that are very in. And clothes that could be accepted by, because the dancing competition was watched by the elderly, the middle-aged, the youth, the adolescent group. And even little kids. I found that you had a huge fan club as far as little kids. So it was a whole array of people. And to cater to these different types of people, that was your target group. You didn't have just one particular target group. Let's look at some of your dancing on the final night, and then we go on talking. Back again, and Dushyanth, let me ask you, you watched the little clip, and now I don't know that that moment you felt what we were talking about. What did you feel about the judges' comments? And we all felt that you outdid Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson මේක දැක්කොත් මම හිතන්නේ අද පපුව අමාරු හැදලා මැරෙනවා.
Thank you.
You're very, very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So maybe you were going to make a comment such as that, and I think I remember saying that you would he would, if he watched you, he would have given you a gold medal. How did you feel about our comments at that point?
Well, to be very honest, that particular performance, and soon after it got a little messed up, and when I came back and it was hitting, when the crowd was so much into me, everyone is clapping to the beat and shouting, cheering. I wasn't competing anymore. I was not performing anymore.
So you were complacent and happy with the audience response.
Absolutely.
You don't want to win after that.
If I tell you that I never said that I didn't want to win, it's a lie, because I went backstage and I told everybody, guys, don't take this the wrong way, but I really don't mind not winning today, because the happiness I got at that time was the achievement that I got waiting for my whole life, because all I wanted my whole life is to be on stage and do a nice Michael Jackson song and make people happy and show that I can do something as good as him, or rather entertain them as Michael Jackson. And I did that.
So your life's ambition was fulfilled that night. So whether you won the title or not was immaterial after the performance and the response you got from the people and the judges.
Yes, because right after my performance, the Michael Jackson performance, I met Aya backstage, and he just winked at me and said, "You achieved your dream, didn't you?" Because he knew what I wanted is not to win. This is much bigger. And that is probably the reason I was not so excited that then. A lot of people are commenting, "Why you were just chewing your gum," and well,
yeah. Let's talk about your life's ambitions soon after this break.